Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Raja Nur Nafisah SAIDAH binti Raja KAMARUDIN. My matric number 221302405. So today I would like to implementing a basic client server application using Java socket with integrating GUI elements such as Swing or JavaFX. We use GUI is to enhance the user interaction and visual representation of socket communication. So let's get started for the code. The code here, the first class that I create is the server class. That a few keys are important to the server. Firstly, a server socket. Actually, server socket, this is a special socket that intends for incoming connection on a specific spot. So we here in the main we use a 5000 port. After that, server integer port. So this is very important for the class here. Then we use a start function. So start function here is the main. This method that continually listen for client connection and start a new client handler with which is a thread for each connections. So what is a client handler class here? A client handler class is have a constructor. Here is socket that initialize the handler with the client socket. Then we go to function run. So function run method here actually is execute when the thread is start. When thread is start, then it handler communication with the client, echoing receive message when we receive message back to the client. So that is in the server. So next we go to the server GUI. Okay. Server GUI is for to the user interface. That a few keys we use a JFrame frame. JFrame here is to create a main window of a server GUI. Then we use a JText area. This is to display the message. Then we use the server integer port here to start the server socket lah. Then the server socket. Then we call the client handler for thread. This is nested class. Client handler is handler the client connection similarly to the non-GUI client handler, but also update the GUI with a receive message. So that is for the server GUI. Next we go to the client class. Class also have a few keys that we need to focus. First, as user is a socket. Socket is to connect to the server using the port Then we use the start connection, like IP, this IP and port. This connect to the server at IP and port here. Then we function for the send message to the server and return the response, and we return the response here. Then in they also for stop connection here. Stop connection is to close the connection. Then this is the main function here. For the example, usage client and connecting the server on localhost and sending a message. So this is for client. Then we go to the client GUI. So client GUI here, we exactly same as the server GUI. We have the JFrame, GText field for the display message and so on. And when we have the action listener, action listener is here is about to send a message from the text field to the server and update the text field with the client message. Then we do for a thread for runnable. Runnable is about to listen for server response and update the text area accordingly. So this is the my code for this. Then we go to result first. Then we run the code here. This project. I will run the for every file. Run file. So here is a result. Yes, server started. Then we go to client back. We run file, and then we receive the hello server. Then here in a server we then receive hello server. Then for the GUI function, we can search for the GUI, run file. So this is a GUI for server. Then we close it, and the next is for add. The function actually is add a client. So we run file. So here is a client. So this is for the we need to test out. Then we can test by put hello. Then we send it either by buttons. Then we see here when a server send hello, then a client receive the hello. Then so another test for this, can use my name, and it gives a response well. So this is for my module A. Thank you. That's all from me.